123 Ice Cream Soda. 131 Eliminator. 1353 Faith No More. 150 Event Horizon. 181 Disgrace. 1810 Monatomic. 206 Rumblebee. 216 Knockham Norton. 42 Lunatic Shopgood. I've lost my place. It's going great. 345 Annihilator. 445 Nefarious. 535 Charlotte Fever. 57 Boneshaw. 64 Wiz. 84 Ray. 89 Banana Splits. And 999 Calamity.
Oh, well, look at me having just read off the wrong blooming roster.
So we did, well, what we've got here, we've got the full rosters,
Yes.
and then I think we've got the playing roster.
Wonderful.
But the full roster, they are still on the bench in a supportive but non-playing manner.
Fantastic. And just whilst we are waiting to start, I would like to point out the orange t-shirts that the Team Canada support crew are wearing. We will talk more to you about that a bit later, but it is Every Child Matters. And this is with reference to the missing and murdered Indigenous children and women in Canada. So we have the jam start. Number 57 from Team GB is at the rear of the pack, having a good old time against Killarella and Medusa. And similarly, Scream Soda is having a really tough time up against the Team GB blockers at the front. Our first penalty has been called, and that is against number 150 Event Horizon. But just looking at the level of the defensive gameplay here, that was a fight for Scream Soda.
That was a good sort of 45 seconds into that first jam as well. Scream Soda having a tough time.
Yeah, and I feel like this game defensively is going to be incredibly strong. I feel like we're going to be seeing which team can really capitalize on the offense in order to score those points.
Yeah.
Big blocker. Disadvantage for Team GB just now.
Yeah. Scream Soda, they're landing that backwards to pick up those 4 points, which is just, I mean, I'm not saying showing off, but it is showing off.
Beautiful speed control, and then move to the outside, being controlled. Absolutely gorgeous body positioning then from GB blocker. I believe that is 150, yeah. So this is Event Horizon, already standing out as a very, very skilled derby player. And again, Scream Soda, that Apex jump straight into a transition. Whether that's a way to stay in bounds.
That is Event Horizon, I think, 2 trips to the penalty box in this opening jam, and you are only allowed 4 in these short form games before you foul out.
Yeah.
So Event Horizon having a little bit of a time.
It's a very steep learning curve.
Yeah, it is.
That's for sure. And we do have 2 points being picked up by number 345, Annihilator. There was a star pass. Very smart move. So score currently 20-2, but as we've seen in all of these games, the level of adaptation between the teams as the games progress really can narrow even quite a substantial lead very quickly.
Absolutely. If you've been with us this morning, you will know that Red Streaks and Ray, both really effective jammers in their earlier games. Ray picking up one of the few leads that Team GB had against Team USA. Red Streaks, I think, picking up a multiple 20-point scoring passes for Team Canada.
Oh, beautifully held on the outside line by Ray. Honestly, that is some of the most glorious footwork and awareness from a jammer that I've seen in this competition so far. Quite literally held the outside out, not just on one toe stop, but on the upper half of one toe stop.
It's beautiful stuff. Team GB, they're really able to shut Red Streaks down. Red Streaks picks up 3 points there. Sorry, Team GB, just the one. I'm going to drink some water and not cough down the microphone at you.
Hydrate. Yeah, so in that jam, we only had 2 points being picked up by Canada and 1 by GB. So again, sometimes that first jam is really just feeling out your opposition and adapting. So it looks like we're starting with a power jam start, and that is to Canada. Big hit from number 86. Or 8-4 maybe, because I can't see.
8-6. Oh, well, it's Canada though. Don't know. Someone.
Beautiful navigation through the pack from number 7607, which is What the Beck. And she's done, in all of these passes, a really excellent job of reading the pack. So looking at the body positions of the opposing team and the likely path that they're going to take, and really being able to use that momentum that she's picked up from that sort of lap to her advantage. However, I feel like this particular pass, GB have started to figure out her gameplay style.
I'm pointing out that mystery blocker for Team GB is Carrion number 86.
Beautiful.
For reasons that we chatted about this briefly earlier with Haiti Perry. 86 is not in the place that we expect to find them on our roster list when we're looking for numbers.
Big hit from Team Canada against Ray, really sending them flying. And again, I think just to highlight the confusion over whistles there.
What the Beck did make that call off, but both teams stayed in formation just in case.
Just in case, yeah, there's definitely...
there's a lot of whistles.
Yeah, and I feel like from teams generally there's a sense of let's just be sure.
Yeah, let's stay in formation until we're certain.
Lining up to jam now, it is 1353, Faith No More. And she is up against Scream Soda number 8. And it is Scream Soda that makes it out as your lead jammer. I think the challenge for GB is going to be that offense. The Canada defensive walls really are impressive. And
Scream Soda, one of those jammers who's just like, I could look for a gap, or I could just go right through the middle of the pack and smash through them. And I mean, it's working beautifully for her.
It is. We have had a successful star pass from Team GB, which means that we have, I believe, look at that acceleration out of the pack.
Star pass to Wiz, who is whizzing along.
Aptly named. Oh, look at that use of height and dynamic body position. Unfortunately, it does look like the momentum picked up on that scoring lap was slightly misplaced, and we do have a back block penalty being picked up by Wiz. So Canada will once again be starting on a power jam start.
Power start to Canada. Looks like Wiz did not get any points in the closing moments of that jam.
Okay. Unfortunately, I believe what might have happened is that may have been an expulsion. So I believe that conversation was around whether that penalty was a penalty or whether that penalty was an expulsion for gross misconduct.
Yeah.
And again, whenever we talk about penalties or expulsion, this is not a comment on that skater's ability or character whatsoever.
No, it's usually to do, so in this instance, gross misconduct is just the overarching penalty category. It normally covers things like, did you have an opportunity to slow down before you made that contact? Was it a dangerous contact? So this will be a, you made a contact to the back which is dangerous and you could have avoided it.
Yeah, and again, it's really important, particularly for our athletes, to recognise that penalties do not reflect your skill, nor do they reflect your character.
No.
It's a full contact, incredibly fast, incredibly complex sport.
Absolutely. And sometimes they are given on a basis of safety.
Yes. But we do have Canada out. They are lead. They are now 4 points in the sky. Team GB. You can slap me later, everyone. Really looking to up their offensive moves for their jammer. I believe this is the first time that we've had this jammer out. We have a clockwise penalty there, so number 999 does not need to recycle all the way to the back. That is Calamity, who is using incredible strength to push the Canada wall forwards.
I think this is the second time we've had red streaks out for Canada, with the lovely Canadian maple leaf instead of a jammer star, which I enjoy.
Calamity is out and about to score, and Canada not scoring, so we now have, that's because Calamity was lead. And we have Ray lining up for Team GB, and it looks like it is What the Beck who is lining up for Canada. For those of you that watched the previous game, you may recognise the lovely Sirius block, number 07 for Team GB, who was just played as part of Team World. and is now doing a fantastic job on the inside line as part of Team GB. Lovely defensive reformation skills from GP and beautiful pushing work from Ray at the front, and that is lead jammer for Team GB.
Exciting times. Just had a quick listen on our house announcers. Whatever that official review was, the no call stands.
And I think therein lies the tenacity of what the Beck. I think Ray using that lap to sort of assess what's going on and catch breath, and what the Beck using that lap to gain momentum and really hit that pack hard.
Yeah.
Beautiful use of body awareness from Ray on the inside line, and I believe that may be a multiplayer being called against number 576 from Canada. Ray makes the call off. A bit of an interaction between Ray and coach there, so I wonder if that's the no, coach, I need. I know what you want me to do.
I'm trying.
But I'm going to make the decision that actually the best course of action is this.
It's very warm.
We now have Faith No More, 1353 for GB, and Scream Soda number 8 lining up for Canada. Not the first rodeo for either of these athletes.
No, Scream Soda and Faith No More both high rotation jammers in their earlier games.
Beautiful cover from Team GB on the outside edge there, and with that slight blocker advantage, we do have 150 being able to play some offense. Unfortunately, a call made there. I believe it's a multiplayer call. Glorious recycling happening all over the place, but it is Team Canada that come out as lead. What a fight.
Absolutely. Really having to fight. A good 30 seconds into the jam there before they picked up that lead status.
And out of the pack and chasing down, we have Team GB, but Canada out for scored. Looking over to the bench, who says, yep, we're going to run it. Let's keep going. Let's keep getting these points.
Yeah.
Big recycle to the back from Team Canada blocker, whose number, unfortunately, I can't quite make out to give them the credit that they deserve. Starts with a 5-5-7.
Whoever you are, you're doing really well.
Miss Kuzi, fantastic blocking. I have to say, Killarella with a gorgeous catch.
Yes.
Yeah, that will have got right in the gut of Faith No More. Unfortunately, I believe that is a cut track penalty being issued to Faith No More, so Canada will start
on the power start. Yeah.
The
Team GB, they're just making sure they've picked up Faith No More, like, you all right, mate? Yep, you good? You got penalty now.
I'm fine, I've just got to sit down.
Yeah. I get to sit down and have a little breather for 30 seconds.
Yeah, we do have a full defensive team on for Team GB. So this very much will be testing the adaptation abilities and communication for Team GB under a full 30 seconds of Canadian offence.
Absolutely, which so far has been phenomenal and fighty. And I mean, yeah, Canadian offence makes a hole. Red Streaks tries to take it.
Yeah, Sirius Block does an excellent job of catching the jammer at the front, and the only way that Huabunga could get Sirius Block off track was a bit of a naughty way. I'm sure not deliberately, lots of power, but slightly misplaced. So blocker advantage for GB, but no jammer. No points, no prizes, unfortunately.
Yeah. Points means prizes.
It's true, it's true. The use of the low body side catch throughout this game from members of Team Canada is really quite beautiful to watch. This is obviously a skill that must have been trained in, because it's been wholly successful throughout. Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.
It's all fine.
Yep.
Feel slightly bad. I think is Eliminator off to the box, just looking slightly like, oh no.
Yeah.
But it happens. It's all right, mate.
It's okay. The sport means a lot to everyone that's here.
Yeah.
You don't kind of take all of the time and energy and dedication to train in this sport and to travel here and to
Yeah.
the countless weekends.
Oh,
You don't do that if it's
so-
not something that you're super passionate about. So people do, you know, they put their heart and soul into this, and
Yeah.
so
It's understandable.
yeah, it's this balance between it's something that we all love and we're so passionate about, and it is also a hobby.
It
friends.
is.
It is. Remind yourself it's for
Yeah.
fun.
It's a hobby. It's supposed to be fun.
That, I think that is a T-shirt somewhere.
It is. I believe made by the lovely Elliot Pancake of Rainy City Roller Girls.
The Derby now.
Yeah.
I know. Haven't things
Yes, that was me going many years back.
many years.
Many years. Rainy City Roller Derby.
Yeah. Okay, so we do have a blocker advantage. Do we? No, we've got 1 for 1.
I think so.
I
can't. Counting's difficult.
It is. Absolutely beautiful recycling from Team GB, but even more beautiful use of body mechanics by What the Beck for getting through the defensive wall.
Boneshaw really throwing a shoulder there into that 7-1-3 from Canada, Rennie.
Yep.
And Rennie staying strong, which is, you know, is impressive.
Yep. I have to say the Canadian use of the full body in their blocking stance is, I think, one of the game changers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because the skating skill level and the tactical level is really fairly evenly matched. But it does appear that, oh, beautiful work. The Canadian blockers are really using their height dynamics to just cover slightly more of that track. That is the jump by Canada there. Gemma Ref just checking in with the OPR about scores for Team GB. And 2 picked up there.
Yeah. And
I'm sure they'll be absolutely thrilled. All that effort has yielded.
yeah, 2 points. We like points.
2 points.
And shout out to Team Canada's lovely subtle plaid in the black of their helmet covers, as well as the plaid stripes on their shirts. I'm a fan.
And the maple leaf instead of the stars. It's a good time.
It's beautiful.
Yep, Scream Soda making really good use of the full track, but hot on her tail is Ray. Look at the change now. Ray's like, okay, I have learned from that. I am using this speed and opportunity to really make use. Oh,
very much.
Yep.
Oh, big hit from Ray on one of those Canada blockers.
Both jammers really tenacious against a very fast-moving and very agile defensive pack.
Ray absolutely scrambling through there.
Yep, 4
with
points.
I think both elbow pads have slid down her arms.
Yes. This is for a sport that has such body diversity, we're still kind of waiting for some of the protective gear to reflect the different body shapes that we have in this sport.
It's often a challenge, is finding things that fit.
Particularly for our plus-size skaters, finding knee pads that will encompass all of the strength, and also, just like Ray, for those of our skaters and athletes that are slighter, the issue of things just falling off.
Yeah.
We have Canada out as lead. And we do have a high puck penalty there being called on Canada, blocker number 6-1.
Shred her.
Yep, again, interaction between the jammer and the Canadian blocker. They're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Okay, I'll go and sit my penalty now.
Yeah. Just check you're right. Faith No More makes it out there.
Yeah.
Forces that call.
Really tactical calling in both teams.
As a somewhat sort of Weeble-shaped skater, I have both problems with finding pads, in that it's a struggle to get knee pads big enough because I have very powerful thighs, but quite noodly arms, and so I struggle to find elbow pads that fit my noodly arms. It's like, really? There's a little dance going on here from the Canada bench for a timeout.
Attract the attention of the head-on skates official to say, we would like a team timeout, please. We would like to use our power for good.
We would like a stop. And a breather.
Again, it is an opportunity for not just the skaters and athletes, but also the officials to kind of touch base, check that everyone's happy with using the metric that they're using for these games, and to just make sure that everyone is seeing the same things, calling the same things.
Yeah.
Team official is a whole other team on that track.
Yes.
And just like Team World, it will be the first time that a lot of these officials have worked with one another. So learning communication styles, learning preferred positions.
Absolutely.
It's all a skill.
And this being a World Cup, got officials from all over the world. So a lot of them, I imagine they are all using English, but for a lot of them, it won't be their first language. And that is, in many ways, a lot more impressive. You're just like, oh, you're officiating this, incredibly fast, incredibly complex game and translating in your head. I mean...
Yes, I can barely speak English.
Yeah.
At the best of times.
Sometimes I say the wrong thing when officiating, and it is my first language.
It looks like we are coming to the end of the team timeout, and we are ready to go again.
Canada just over the century mark on 102, Great Britain on 18.
Yes, and I'm just trying to get the number of the Team Canada skater. Oh, what glorious footwork. So that is April Sowers with a backwards transition out to a backwards toe stop run in order to get out through the front of that pack.
First time we have seen April Sowers with the star or maple leaf so far today.
I suspect that this April Sowers is a bit of a secret weapon because there is a lot of confidence. She looks very comfortable jamming on that track.
Ooh. Annihilator balancing on one toe stop there, just knocked to the inside.
Yeah, April Sowers making this look a lot easier than it is.
Ooh.
Beautiful big hit from Shredder. And again, the thing that I really love about this is, again, there's that check-in. Are you okay? Okay, good, let's crack on.
Yeah.
None of this is about hurting one another. All of this is about strategy, tactics.
Yeah. And I think it's fair to say for skaters who don't know Annihilator, she is very small, but very powerful and has been skating, I think, as long as I've been skating, which is scary. Yeah, she's a phenomenal skater, but she's just quite short, and so maybe leads the occasional skater. Are you all right? She's like, yeah, she's fine.
She bounces.
She's very bouncy.
Yeah, absolutely tremendous presence on that track from April Sowers. I have to say, I'm very impressed.
Oh, yeah.
Checking in with things that I love.
Yeah.
Checking
She's
in with
so
the bench
nice.
on every pass. What do you want me to do? Beautiful.
Big fan.
Excellent communication and awareness from the jammers, but also excellent use of footwork. I love that Team GB there are like, okay, do you know what? Let's get super low. Let's see if that's going to work for us.
Yeah.
And actually it has.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Team GB showing why your coaches always tell you to get lower.
Oh, it looks like we've had a bit of a tasty knock to Scream Soda, holding ribs on the right-hand side. Glorious fight. This is really beautiful, dynamic work from both teams. And again, just highlighting the body position from the Canadian blockers there, doing this really low side sweep that catches the jammers right in the midsection.
Yeah.
And really sort of lifts and flops the jammers. It's really effective use of body dynamics.
Has this sort of lovely effect in that you're giving a lovely legal hit, but also you can really cover space across the track at the same time.
Yes, making full use of your body mechanics.
Yeah.
Which takes a lot of fitness. It takes a lot of athleticism as people tire.
So much, and in this heat as well.
Yeah, yeah. And we have points on the board for Team Great Britain. Again, it's so strange to look at the score because I feel like in all of the games, the points difference doesn't reflect the gameplay.
No.
I feel like it reflects the tactical success.
Yeah, but the level of effort that's been put into those points is not reflected in the score in any way.
No, and this is where I feel like the focus of training and coaching really has an impact. Where
Absolutely.
do you put your focus as the coach of a team? Do you put it in things like your body mechanics, which I feel like Team Canada coach has?
Yeah.
Do you put it into tactics? Do you put it into individual skate skills? Like, there's a lot of different areas to focus in, and you genuinely don't know until you're on track against another team which is the most successful.
Yeah. And it might vary from team to team depending on who you're playing.
Exactly. So it's a very in-game decision-making, adaptability sport, this.
Absolutely.
Beautiful offensive sweep from GB, but probably not against the most sensible blocker.
No.
Would have been possibly better to take out the rear-facing blockers who were actually on the jammer, but really smart, really smart use of the track.
Red Streaks just doing a great job of finding all those gaps in the pack. Oh, little star pass there to Rumblebee.
Yeah. Oh, the look of upset Rumblebee is like, I've got the star, I'm doing a great speed lap, I'm ready to go, and then Canada calls it.
I'm doing the thing. Oh,
I'm doing the thing.
I'm not doing the thing.
But a star pass tactically is one of the most powerful moves in the Jammers toolkit.
Oh, yeah.
Are you lead? No. Are you stuck at the back? Yes. Is your pivot at the front? Yes. Get the star out the pack.
Absolutely. Again, so the team I coach, we try and coach them that if you're not lead and the other jammer is lead, take the hat off.
Yes.
Because then if you can star pass and you can force them to call it.
And it will split focus.
Yeah. And even if you don't pass, now they're having to look at the pivot.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful dynamic work from the blockers in GB. Really big switch between defense and offense. Ray making full use of the track. No offense back to help Ray at that moment in time, but Ray says it's all right, I've got this, on a go.
Yeah.
And Team Canada jammer.
Oh, Ray just shrugging off that hit there like it was nothing.
These athletes are absolutely solid. Ray coming in again, really good at reading the offense that GB are putting in place. Excellent footwork, managing to hold it on the inside, and wow, that was a huge hit. And that is now the jam start. Guts is just on fire. I have to say, I'm super, super impressed.
Absolutely. And so that is, that looks like it was a new jam. I don't know what's happening. What the Beck is your lead jammer.
Yep. What the Beck is out and is scoring. We are having a few direction of gameplay penalties being called on both teams. Again, you can feel like you're moving completely horizontally, and it just happens to be at slightly inferior angle.
Eliminate Her's expression on the way to the box before, and I'm just like, oh, oops.
I think that might be the fourth penalty, and that might be why.
That might explain the expression. Was one of just like, oh no, I did it.
But we have GB out, so that is number 8-6, who is carry on. Yeah, the one that is not in the right.
The one that's not in the place they should be.
Yeah, just to confuse us. So we have to run all the way up and down the roster a couple of times. Keeps us on our toes. 4 points for Canada there. Carry on chasing down and forcing the call off, but no points. That pass. So currently the score is Canada at 163 and Great Britain at 30. But you wouldn't know that there was that kind of points difference in this game. Both teams are really fighting for every single point, every single jam, every single step forwards. We have Eliminator back on track, so I must be mistaken. That was not the fourth penalty, and it is a lead for Team GB. Another hit out for GB on Canada skater, but again holding that outside line super successfully. Oh, beautiful pass.
Yeah.
I feel like that was almost one of those situations where no one saw it coming.
Yeah. So Faith No More coming around on a second scoring pass. Scream Soda on a first, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, that was nice from that Canadian blocker.
Oh yeah, Faith No More was just about to do a hop around the outside, and there was just a little bit of a twerky pop of the hips.
Beautiful.
From the Canadian blocker.
Killerella,
just to catch
I think
that
that was.
momentum. Sometimes it's beautiful as a blocker where you just catch the angle of momentum.
Yeah.
What a beautiful piece of footwork from
So
Faith
nice.
No More.
There was Tornado there going, I think possibly for an assist on Screamside, but more just a sort of pat on the back as she went by. I was like, well done.
I wonder if there was maybe a bit of confusion about whistles again, because it appeared that the blockers in both packs were sort of fairly upright going,
We stop?
Is there anything
We are
happening?
not stop.
And Faith No More absolutely taking advantage of that.
Ooh.
Beautiful block to the inside. Faith No More taking it with a smile on the face, though. That was good. You know, you can really see.
Yeah, and
the
that was
joy.
a quick last-minute star pass there for Canada 255 Superfly.
Oh, yep, 14 points for Faith No More for Team Great Britain. That
Britain's highest-scoring gem of the game. I think highest-scoring gem of the day. Lovely stuff there from Faith No More. Well done, Faith.
And lining up to jam, it is Ray and Red Streaks. I think these two have been lined up against each other a few times.
I think so, yeah. We've seen this matchup a few times, and it is nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous.
Both jammers absolutely using everything that they've got.
Ray is lead, but Red Streaks is right behind them.
Beautiful defensive catch from the GB tripods on Red Streaks, and similar for Canada, really challenging Ray. And Ray again just yielding to make sure that that skater is okay and safe.
Yeah. One of the GB blockers just going, you right, you good?
Yeah, serious block running out, and Diz managed to re-catch Red Streaks. Realizes that they're out of play and returning, and Ray sensibly says, okay, we're going to call it before we
lose any more points. 4 points apiece.
4 points apiece, exactly. You have lead, you have the power to control how much the opposing team scores.
Power.
It's not going to be more than I've scored, says Ray.
Gonna make sure of that.
Yeah. Always very aware of what's going on track around. I think sometimes there's a bit of a debate around blocker awareness and jammer awareness, but having done
general track awareness,
having done both, yes, they are different.
Yeah.
No, there is no one that is more intense or demanding than the other.
It's just good to be aware.
It is. That was a beautiful combination of power, balance, and footwork along the outside from 7607 What the Beck. Again, really impressed with the athleticism and awareness.
Howabunga there doing some lovely one-on-one blocking on Carrion.
And there is a lot of movement happening within these packs. Jammers and offense from both teams really forcing a lot of movement. And as defense, the more you move, the more opportunity there is to be taken advantage of. So generally, although it might be dull for spectators, if your defense isn't moving much, it's really successful.
Carrion there just did a lovely little hop step through the pack.
Yep.
Forced that call off. There is just over a minute left in the game. This might be our last jam, but we just don't know.
No, we just don't know. And again, Jammer's Curse, we'll say that and then we'll have another one.
Yeah.
As always.
Did three really short ones. All of the jams, all the time.
All of the jams, all of the time. So
April Sowers and Boneshaw are your lead jammers. Lead jammers? Jammers.
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 Jams.
Oh, it looks like it is lead.
Lead
is actually awarded to GB.
Yeah, Boneshaw has lead, but April Sowers is out first.
Yes. So lead is awarded at the point that the jammer's hips pass the foremost blocker, not at the point that they exit the pack. Yep. So you can easily get lead and then very quickly get reabsorbed, which is exactly what happens there.
Yeah.
And April Sowers doing a wonderful job of using leverage to make their way through the inside line. So we now have two scoring passes for April Sowers for Canada and one for GB. So it, again, yep. April Sowers just saying, I'm right here, by the way. I'm on your tail.
I got points.
And that is timed out beautifully.
Unofficial final score.
So the unofficial final score stands at Great Britain with 52 and Canada with 189. Absolutely phenomenal representation of roller derby, athleticism, sportspersonship.
Cracking gameplay.
Yeah, and also just something that I think makes roller derby really special is that, you know, we use our voice, we use our platform, and again, just to point out the support shirts being worn by Team Canada, Every Child Matters, which was designed by a Métis skater, which is a First Nations Indigenous skater. And
from Alberta.
Yeah, from Alberta, and this is with recognition to the fight for justice for all missing and murdered Indigenous and First Nations children and women in Canada, but also across the world.
Yeah.